back to the mat. We're here for a strength and flow. I have my hand towel, any household dish towel, hand towel will do the job for this. We're going to use this to get some more resistance in this mat flow, taking inspiration from exercises that we typically do on the performer. We're going to bring the towel in and out to help us find resistance, help us find more stretch, more connection, and overall, this should feel really good. You should feel your core fire up. It is going to be great for your follicular or luteal phase, also your ovulatory phase as well. Always listening to your body, asking it what it needs, and meeting it where it's at when it comes to the mat every day. So, we are going to start seated. You're going to take that towel and wrap it under and between the balls and the arches of your feet. You can decide what feels best and most supportive for you. And then you're gripping the ends of the towel, try to center it there. Your heels are pressed together, and obviously that towel is going to pull your feet away from the floor. I want you to walk your hips forward so that you're right on top of your sitting bones. And then at the top there, bend the elbows out to the side, so pull your chest kind of through your thighs here, flexing your feet against the towel. Inhale, breathe into your belly. Exhale, start to roll your hips under. Let your arms extend and your chin might start to curl to your chest. Because we're using a towel here, we're not going to be able to get very far. So with your feet pushing forward and your belly pulling back, you should be feeling a really lovely stretch across the back of the shoulder blades, maybe even over the tops of the shoulders into the neck. Breathe in and then exhale. Lift back to the top. And again, you can let those elbows pull, drawing the shoulders down, lifting the chest up. Exhale. Hips roll under. Scoop it back. Find that stretch. Kind of look at your hips here. Is one pulling back rather than the other? You can try to even it out. And then lift back to the top. Scoop it under, roll it back. Breathe at the back, lift it up. We're here for 2. And 1. Roll it back. And lift it up. Now just take the towel off, set that to the side. From the top here, you're going to find that roll back, pass through the place where you were stopping with the towel. Find your seat roll, float your legs up into tabletop here. Let's flex our toes back, keep your heels squeezed together. See if you can push your hamstrings into your palms a little bit more, drop your knee down. And then inhale, extend the legs. Exhale, bend the knees in. Shoulders are down, elbows are wide. That same feeling you had at the top when we were holding onto the towel of those lats turning on, the neck lengthening, the shoulders drawing down the back. Try to spread those pinky toes apart. Make sure all 10 toes are active here. Inhale, squeeze inner thighs. Exhale, pull it back in. Let's be here for 2. And 1. Now reach for your towel, bring your legs up towards the ceiling. Rest your head down. Grip your towel here a little wider than your hips. Press your arms down into the mat. With your legs to the ceiling, flex. And point. Now if you're feeling really grippy here, you can use the towel kind of in a bicep curl to hold your legs up. Otherwise, arms stay down. We're just doing our tendon stretch, flex. Point. Reach through the heels, reach through the toes. Opening up the back side of the legs. From your heels, all the way up to that glute connection. Ribs drop down into the mat. Last one. Now just relax the feet. Squeeze those inner thighs together. You can keep Pilates feet or be parallel. Breathe into your belly. Grip that towel with your exhale. Reach your knuckles down the mat. Roll into your seat curl. Can you drop your hips down a little bit more? We're going to pump our 100 here. Inhale for 5. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. And exhale. Nice strong counts feel like you're trying to rip that towel in two pieces. You're pulling it open side to side. Melt your belly down on the exhale. Chin is up off the chest, shoulders are reaching down the back. Reach your knuckles down to the bottom edge of the mat. Let's take 2 more deep breaths here. Last big breath in, fill the belly, fill the lungs. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend your knees, rest your head back. You're still holding onto that towel. Your feet are in Pilates V, and with your exhale, you're going to squeeze the glutes, find a shoulder bridge here. Inhale at the top. Reach your knees out over your toes, squeeze those glutes. Melt through the ribs. One vertebrae at a time finds the mat. Lower down. Again, rolling hips up. Lengthening the quads and hip flexors. Melting it down. We're here for 3. The spine moves on your exhale. Make sure you're still squeezing your heels together. Your inner thighs are always active. Your inner thighs are part of your powerhouse. They connect through your pelvic floor to your core abdominal muscles. So in order to fully use your abdominals, you also need to use your inner thighs. From here, roll it down with your exhale. Float the knees to tabletop. Keep pulling open on that towel. We're going to go into an inversion here. If you don't feel good taking your legs overhead, you're going to keep your feet down and do some more bridges. Otherwise, on your inhale, lengthen the legs out on the diagonal. Exhale, hips roll over. Try not to let them collapse. Reach your hamstrings up to the ceiling. Push your triceps down to the mat. Now from here, roll your hips down. Inhale, maybe lower a little bit on the diagonal. Exhale, squeeze the glutes. Roll it up and over. Pull open on that towel. Lift hamstrings to the ceiling. Reach your tailbone down and away. 3 more rollovers here. Reach it over. Open the shoulders wide. Melt your spine down with control. 2. Keeping your head down, keeping your shoulders against the mat, not coming too high on those cervical vertebrae. Last one. And melt it back down. Now once the hips find the mat, we're going to come back to tabletop. If your feet are on the floor, use your exhale. Bring those legs up into tabletop. And then with your next exhale, come into your seat, reach your arms down the mat. And then let's widen our grip, bend the elbows here so that they're planted down into the mat. On your inhale, legs reach out, arms reach out. Open, close the legs. Exhale, bend the knees, bend the elbows. Inhale, everything reaches, legs open, close. Bring your chest to your thighs, bring your towel to the hamstrings. Reach, open, close, knees. Elbows get curlier. Melt your belly deeper. Now last one here. Keep the legs extended. Meet the heel spot. 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees bend. Elbows bend. Head rests down. Go ahead and bring your knees to your chest here. Give them a good rock side to side. Take the towel up from under your legs. Lengthen your legs out. Reach the arms back and overhead. Let's do some roll-ups here. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, reach to the ceiling, chin to chest. Roll up and over those legs. Breathe in. Hold the towel open as you melt it down. One of my favorite props to use in the roll up. The towel makes your back feel so wide. 4 more roll ups here. Noticing how centered you are. As your pelvis shifted, are you rolling evenly through both sides of your back? Are your legs reaching straight down the middle of the mat? Are they skewed to the side? Do your visual check-ins as you move and adjust as necessary. You have to be your own teacher And find those things to correct to help you really connect with your practice. Keep opening that towel wide, reach forward, forward, and lift up. Now, so from the top here, let's set that towel down to the side. We're going to keep the legs long. If you're feeling like you can't really sit up on your hips, if you're kind of slump back and repeat here, bend your knees, dig your heels down. You can also fold that towel over a few times and bring that underneath your seat. It might seem small, but just that little bit of elevation can help you lift out of your back. And if you need more, you can wear a blanket or a pillow, something like that. So, legs are reaching forward, they're squeezed together. Arms are reaching forward, palms facing in towards each other. We are going to go through some rowing here. So with your exhale, you're going to start your halfway roll back. As you roll back, make fists. Bring your arms in, give yourself a fist bump here in front of your chest. Push those fists in, reach your elbows wide, drop your shoulders down, breathe in. And exhale, roll back up, energy through those fingertips. Again, exhale, hips under, fist bump. Find that scoop, you're looking down to your toes. Reach back to the top. Here for 3. You can always keep those knees a little bit bent, especially if you're feeling sticky in your lower back. That's going to help you. 1, find your hamstrings. 2, free up the low back to be able to roll. Last one here. Hold your scoop at the back. You're going to open your arms to the side, turn your thumbs down to the floor, bring it back in. Open the arms, rotate thumbs down to the floor, bring it back in, hold that scoop. Open the arms, rotate your thumbs down, and in. Thumbs down, and in. Last time, thumbs down. Now push those palms back, curl forward, forehead to your knees, bring your thumbs together. Lift your palms to the ceiling, reach open to the sides. Stretch forward to your toes. Breathe into your back there. And lift it up. So now we're going to flex the toes back. Again, you can have that slight bend in the knees. Bring those fists down to the mat so your knuckles are next to your hips. Breathe in, prepare. Exhale. Round forward. Try to reach those fists past your feet. Now pick your fists up above your feet. Reach your knuckles up to the ceiling. Now, how wide can you make your wingspan? Open the arms to the side, reach wide, knuckles to the mat, breathe in. Exhale, reach forward, round your spine, and pick those arms up. Pick your back up. Circle the arms open, lots of energy through the arms, especially on that circle. Exhale, round forward. Pick up your arms, anchor your tailbone, pick up your spine, circle it open. Last 2 here, curl and reach past your feet if you can. Arms pick up, back picks up, arms open. Last one here, rounding forward, pick the arms up, pick your back up, and big arm circle. Set your towel to the side. Let's turn over here onto our stomach and we'll get into some extension. So start with one ear to the mat, bring the arms back behind you, and then let your shoulders kind of roll in. Draw the inner thighs together, feel the inhale, expand forward to the mat. Exhale, belly button lifts. Thighs get heavy. Palms lift, shoulders lift. Chest lifts, bring your gaze to the center. Can you reach your fingertips further back? Can you pull your belly button up higher? Turn your head and lower it down. Inhale. Exhale. Find your scoop. Find your reach through the fingertips. Reach your tail onto your heels. Open the chest. Turn your head. Lower it down. 2 more like this. Reach it back, turn, and lower, and again, belly button to the spine, abdominal wall lifts first. Reach back, and lower. Now just reach for your towel, Thread it across you. Bring your knuckles down on either side of your hip. 2 more times, same exercise. With your exhale, pick it up. Pull the towel open. Reach your knuckles back. Lift the towel up. Open the shoulders, turn the head. Lower down. Again, exhale, squeeze in your thighs. Lift the abdominals. Reach through the arms. Turn your head. And lower. Go ahead and take the towel off to the side. Reach your arms out to a T here. Palms are flat to the mat. With your exhale, same idea here. Arms are going to lift. Abdominals lift. Chest lifts. Rotate your thumbs to the ceiling. Pull your knuckles back towards your hips. Turn your head, open your arms. Lower back down. Again, with the exhale. Middle finger to middle finger. How wide can you reach? Lift the collarbones, pull the knuckles back. Keep your legs heavy. And lower. Just 2 more here. Letting your shoulders fully relax in between so you can feel the work in rotating the shoulders open and activating those arms. And lower, relax, exhale, engage. Open. Now pull the chest up, scoop the belly higher. Reach overhead, reach back by the hips. Reach overhead, back by the hips. 3, 2, 1. Bring the palms down, scoop your belly up. Sit back over the heels, stretch it out. Let your forehead and your elbows be nice and heavy here. Let's roll it in. Come on up to the top. Let's go for a little rolling like a ball next. So grab onto the shins, find your scoop, drop the shoulders down the back. Just go for a little roll. Find that nice smooth roll through your lower back. Feel your waist lifting up from the mat as you come forward. 1 more here. Now from the top, you're going to squeeze those heels together on your inhale. Reach out long. Find your hollow body. Reach here over your double leg stretch. Circle the arms open. Come back up into rolling like a ball. Inhale, reach it long, squeeze the legs together. Keep your scoop, arms by the ears, open. Push down and come back up. Control, reach it long. Scoop, bring it in. 2. And 1. Now let's take the legs up. You can either stay in your teaser or go to open leg rocker. Choose what feels right for your body today. Keep those shoulders down. Roll back. Roll up. Roll back. Roll it up. Shoulders stay down. Lat stay engaged. Careful you're not locking your elbows or your knees. For 2. And 1. Come up to the top here. Reach to your toes. Now again, everything reaches down. Exhale. Come back to the top. If you can, try and keep your arms back by your ears if you need to. You can always grab the legs and then lift up. Control. Put it down. Control the up. Last one. Wherever you're at with your teaser today. Come up to the top. And then roll everything back down. Big breath in. Feel your abdominals expand. Release. Flip it over. Let's stretch those hips out now. So start with one ear to the mat. Let's have our palms flat here. Use the pressure of your palms pushing down to both pull your shoulders down and scoop your belly out as you kick your heels in. 1, 2, 3. Send your feet back. Send your fingertips forward. Reach up like Superwoman. Circle the arms and come back down, turn your other ear to the mat. Push through the palms, scoop the belly. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Feet down, reach up, arms reach wide to the side, all the way back, and through. Imagine you're swimming through water. This is your breaststroke. Knees off the mat as you kick your heels in. Reach forward, shoulders down, chest up. And through, last one here. Okay, 2, 3. Reach, circle, down. Again, go ahead and bend the knees. Press it up here. Walk the palms under your shoulders. Scoop the belly, squeeze the glutes. Narrow elbows here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and sit those hips back. Take a stretch. Again, forehead to the elbows. Elbows nice and heavy. And go ahead and roll it back up. Now, from here, we're going to go into our plank series or our long stretch series. So we're going to get ourselves set up in our first plank. So shoulder stack over wrist, careful we're not locking the elbows. Come a little bit soft. Step one foot back, other foot back, heels together, Pilates. Squeeze inner thighs, belly button to spine, squeeze the glutes, open the chest. Now, you can reach your heels back and you pull forward over the fingertips. Send it back, bring it forward. Keep your body in one line. You don't want to be lifting and lowering the hips or the back. Imagine you're under a glass coffee table. Last one. Bring it center, separate your heels, bend the knees, walk your hands in a little closer. You might even want to make fists here to give yourself a little extra elevation. Now from this position, you're going to bring your hips forward, squeeze the glutes, bring the hips forward, and you pick your chest up. Curl your belly up and in, push away from those fists, round it back. Squeeze the glutes, tailbone under, bring it through, hips forward, chest up. Careful you're not dropping here. Keep everything engaged, belly button to spine, round and back. 3 more down stretches. Squeeze the glutes like you're doing a shoulder bridge on the ceiling. Round it back. Really focusing on spinal articulation here. Can you move through each vertebrae the same way you do in that bridge on the mat without the feedback of the floor underneath you? And last time, rounding it back. Plant those palms, back down, spread those fingers out. Toes are tucked. Pick your knees up, stretch the legs. Your heels stay slightly lifted. Now the same action we were just using in our down stretch, we use in our up stretch. Our hips are just higher, our knees are up, right? Squeeze the glutes, bring the hips through. Can you find a little bit of that swan energy in your chest? Pick your belly button up, round your spine, send your weight back, more center between hands and feet. Again, glutes engage, hips come through, chest opens up, belly button to spine, round it back. Now make sure you're not sticking your butt out here. Can you curl your tailbone under? Hips through, chest opens, belly button to spine, round it back. Last 2. And 1. Bring it through and scoop it back. Now from here, just start to walk your feet forward. Walk your feet forward, walk them forward as much as you can. Do with your flexibility. Again, you need to come up to fists there to give yourself a little bit of space. You're more than welcome to. And then just see if you can pick your toes up, put your toes down. Spread your toes away from the mat. Place them back down. Pick them up, put them down. Let's put more weight into the metatarsals and into your heels. You should feel that up the backs of the legs, but we're still engaged in our curl. Again, we're not sitting our hips back, sticking our booty out. We're scooping our belly up, curling our tail under. Now you can either be on your fists or flat on your mat. Inhale, I want you to bend the knees. Think of doing a cat-cow, but you're standing. Bend your knees, arch your back. Stretch your knees, round your back. Inhale. Exhale. You can always bring blocks under your hands, stack books under your hands, whatever you need to do here to make this stretch work for your body today. Last time. Come center. Now heel toe your feet all the way together so they're in the center. Soften the knees ever so slightly. A little bit of weight in the palms. Send one leg back. Let's just let the toe touch the mat. Keep your hips square. Just lift it up in line with your hips. Tap the toe down. You're still in your curl. Exhale, lift the leg. Inhale, taps down. 3. Careful not to lock your standing leg. Last one. Flex that foot, bring it all the way through, replace it. Send the opposite foot back, make sure you're not locking your standing knee. Exhale, curl the spine more to lift the leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex the foot, bring it all the way through. Up on your toes, bend the knees. Bring it down to a seat here. Let's circle those wrists out, give them a good shake, the blood flow back into your hands. And then just come to a kneeling position here. We're going to bring the heels together. Pilates, squeeze the glutes, lengthen the front of the hips here. Chest expansion. Start with your arms reaching forward. Inhale, reach your fingertips to the floor. Reach your fingertips to the back edge of your mat. Open the shoulders wide, turn your head right, left, center, release. Inhale, you grow taller, squeeze your glutes more, lengthen your neck, pull the arms back, look left, look right, center, release. Like you're scraping your fingernails across the floor here, that's how far you're reaching down. Turn, turn, center, reach, last one, press the palms back, turn, turn, center, hold, pulse those palms to the ceiling. Inhale for 5, exhale for 5. Try not to let your pelvis bounce in space, keep those glutes engaged. One more big breath in. And out. Reach the arms forward. Now keep the arms reaching forward here. Keep the glutes engaged, ribs are together. Thighs stretch, hinge it back. Lift it. Hinge back from the knees. Everything else stays in line. 3, 2, 1, and lift. Reach for your towel. Let's come to kneeling in the center, facing forward now. And we are going to wake up our side body. So kick one leg out to the side. Find your grip on the towel. Bring it up and overhead. Let's start with a stretch to that leg and come up. Now squeeze your inner thighs together. You're gripping the mat with that foot, especially the extended leg. And reach away. Can both sides of your waist get long? Lift up. Stretch to the leg. Come up. Reach away. Away. 3 more. To the leg. Away. Try to get one long diagonal from that bottom ankle all the way to the top wrist. Last one here. Reach, squeeze those glutes, hips are forward, come up, and center. Let's change right away. Keep those arms up. Stretch to the leg. Come up. Reach out in the leg. Keep your ears between your arms. We're here for 4. And lengthen away. And 3. Knuckles are sending you across the room. 2. And this is our last one here. Biggest reach over the leg. Biggest reach away from the leg. Come up. Center. Bring your arms down. Roll your shoulders out. Take a nice deep breath in. Reach up, look up. And the palms together. Down in front of your heart center. Taking a moment here to gather yourself, to feel your center. Take a moment of gratitude for spending this time with your body. I'm so grateful you chose to spend it with me. And I'll see you on the mat next time.